Podcasting has evolved from a form of entertainment to a form of education, and businesses of all sizes are recognizing this potential. Welcome to Small Business Studios, the podcast that is designed to give you the information and advice that you need in order to succeed as a small business owner. My name's Jasmine Thorns, an entrepreneur with years of experience in both service and product-based businesses. Small Business Studios podcast is here to help you grow your business. Whether you are just starting out or have been in business for years, Small Business Studios is the perfect resource for you. Each episode is jam-packed with actionable tips and information that you can implement immediately to see success. Join us as we explore the world of small business and help you achieve your goals. There is such a wonderful business resource out there that not many business owners are tapping into, and we're going to be talking about it today. In fact, you're actually listening or watching it right now. It's podcasting. Podcasting is such a valuable resource to all business owners, and today I'm going to be going over why it is and what things you can do if you start your own podcast too. Podcasting has evolved from a form of entertainment to a form of education, and businesses of all sizes are recognizing this potential. There's so much value that comes from podcasting, and the first and probably the most important one is forming an authentic connection. Unlike written content, podcasters are able to speak to their audience in a way that's more of a conversation. Because of this form of conversation, listeners can form a sense of trust and loyalty by forming a personal connection. Another thing is podcasts are accessible and convenient. Podcasts are available anytime, anywhere. So whether or not you're listening to it on your commute to work, or maybe you're cleaning up the house and you just need something to listen to. This accessibility and availability ensures that your audience can reach you at a time that is convenient to them. And because of this convenience, it also increases the chance of engagement. Podcasts are such an easy way to reach your target audience and their specific needs. This targeting allows you to tailor your content to that highly targeted audience, which makes your podcast a more valuable source of information for specialized content. Now that we've gone over why podcasting is such a valuable resource for businesses, let's talk about the tips that you can do to ensure that if you do make a podcast, it's the best it can be. Firstly, you need to define your purpose and your audience. Understanding your goals and who you want to reach allows you to have a more streamlined, consistent, and effective podcast. It will guide your content creation and allow your podcast episodes to come more naturally. Secondly, quality matters. Years and years ago, if you listen to old podcasts, you'll hear the quality in the audio is not fantastic. However, technology has come such a long way that even audio recorded off of your phone has really good quality. And if you want to invest even a little bit of money, you're able to pick up an affordable and good quality microphone for not too much. This being said, I would highly recommend that when you're recording your podcast, you record it in a quiet place so that you don't have that background noise. So that your audio of you talking is crisp and not only sounds professional, but keeps your listeners engaged. Remember that your podcast is a reflection of you, your business, and your brand. Now, this next tip I am working on still, which is consistency. Humans are a creature of habit, and when you don't have consistency, people begin to lose trust. When I first started my podcast, I was doing fortnightly episodes, and then I got really sick and I didn't have a plan in place for if something like that happened. Toward the end of 2023, I worked on producing a lot of podcasts in a really short period of time, which enabled me to find a really good strategy for me to be able to consistently put out episodes. That being said, 2024, you'll see episodes on our podcast uploaded every single Wednesday morning. Consistency helps you build a dedicated audience who are looking out for your episodes each week or each fortnight whenever you upload. Ask yourself, what can you stick to? It's not the quantity, it is the quality and consistency in which you upload your podcasts. The next tip is to engage with your audience and encourage listener participation. You can ask them questions and even to message you directly. And you can even respond to questions and feedback on your podcast. Something that you could also consider is featuring listener submissions and maybe even doing listener interviews. When you engage with your audience, it creates a sense of community and builds loyalty and trust. Now, this final tip that I'm going to be sharing with you today is such an important one for your growth of your podcast, and that is promoting across every single platform for your podcast. Many people don't just start with podcasts for their business, they form a business already on other platforms first. This means that you already have a dedicated audience in places that your podcast may not be. A really cool thing that you can do is pick up audio or even video if you do a video podcast, and you're able to share it with these places like Instagram and Facebook and even TikTok. These just need to be little snippets and direct people to go and listen to the whole episode. Your audience may even be people who don't generally pick up a podcast. Maybe they're not familiar with what podcasts are and the benefits they can bring them. This is where you need to be promoting your podcast to your audience and sharing with them the benefits of listening to your episodes. By doing this, you're able to reach a broader audience than what you're going to be able to reach on these podcast platforms. Cross-promotion increases visibility and attracts new audience. Now, if you're really interested in starting a podcast for your business and having it be a great success, I'm hosting a podcast workshop on the 31st of January 2024. It's at 6 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time and is only $15. You'll walk away from that workshop with the knowledge on how to launch your first podcast and come up with a great strategy. I really hope to see you at the workshop, and if you do miss this one, don't worry, there'll be other ones in the future. I will see you in the next episode on Wednesday next week. Bye.